Hi, welcome to Surviving Motherhood. Have you ever had a song that you really liked, or maybe a hymn that just moved you whenever you sang it, but then one day you learned the story behind it, maybe the reason that the author wrote it, or you learned about the life experience of the author, and all of a sudden that hymn or that song, well, it had that much more meaning to you? That is what has kind of happened to me with Psalm 91. This is a psalm that I have loved for years, but in realizing that Moses is the one who wrote it, and in becoming impressed and inspired with Moses' life story and his experience, I think I now have come to love that psalm even more. I imagine you know a little bit about Moses. You know, he was sent into the reeds by his mom so he wouldn't get killed, and rescued by Pharaoh's daughter and raised in Pharaoh's home, and ultimately he was used to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. He dealt with a lot of moaning and groaning from the Israelites. He met with God face to face. He questioned what was God doing. He didn't understand, but he trusted and he obeyed. And he was used by God in mighty, mighty ways. He was used to bring the Israelites through incredible stuff, and he saw God's faithfulness over and over again. So I want to read for you now. I want to read Psalm 91. And in light of understanding who Moses is, who he was, what he saw, how he saw God's power, I want you to listen to these words and just see if it doesn't inspire you. Psalm 91 says, "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you make the Most High your dwelling, even the Lord who is my refuge, then no harm will befall you, no disaster will come near your tent. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread upon the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue Him. I will protect Him, for He acknowledges my name. He will call upon me, and I will answer Him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation." I read those words and I think about Moses making the Most High his dwelling, trusting in God, saying He is my refuge, my fortress, my strength. That's who Moses was. That's what he did. And he speaks with authority when he writes these words. He knows what he's talking about. And so I want to encourage you today. If you find yourself feeling weak and needy, and who doesn't, make the Most High your dwelling. He will protect you. He will guard you. He will be there when you call, and He will answer you. Moses knew it, and we can know it. I pray you have a wonderful, Jesus-full day.